Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze Blind. This is Supe as per usual. Last time we took care of this stage, which was a train wreck, and this stage was a fucking rocket barrel! Nah! I don't have any problem with the rocket barrel stages, no, not at all. Let's just go to the K stage, where I will probably have to fast forward again, because reasons. But, Bopapalooza. That sounds fun. Well, let's play. Yeah, I'm ready to play. Yeah! Oh, God. Oh... I don't know. Maybe this is not. Maybe this isn't going to be so bad. Who knows? Okay. Okay. This isn't so bad. 1, 2, 3. 1. Doop. Doop. Oh. A Kong would be really nice. A Kong would be really nice, but I'm man-voting this. Boop. 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 1, 2, 3. Doop, 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 doop. Alright. Take minute. Minute over. I pressed the jump button and you know it, game. This is fun though. Probably have already started speeding up. Boop. 2, 3. Doop, doop. The timing on that's really precise. Hello, and this is post-Supe. Just to... Basically, I want to talk about a couple things while this is going at about 460% normal speed, so this took a while. Just this section, unsped up, was, I think, about 40-some minutes long, 40, 50. So, I had to speed it up really quick, and because of that I couldn't use the normal in-game sounds, so I'm throwing in some music from the old DKC games, mostly 1 and 2. But anyway, I figured I would talk about one thing I wanted to talk about that this stage kind of illustrates very well is the fight between dynamic and static object placement. And basically what that is what I'm meaning by that is dynamic is something that comes in or changes position in the stage. Like the elevator penguins, I would call a dynamic. Or a static with dynamic effects. That's a little bit too deep, but it's something that is a constant change. Static is like all these owls here that I'm just stomping on and whatnot. They're there and they don't change until I interact with them. Generally, the DKC games do dynamic and static, especially returns in this game, do them very well. As you can see, all the stuff is kind of moving in place. It works fairly well. Sometimes it doesn't work, though, and it's one of those things, if you want dynamic stuff in the stage, you need to make sure that the timing is right, and the timing is not only right but flexible. I don't know when I'll get to it, but after this point, yeah, after the flying penguins, there is a stage where a pillar will come up and a walrus will be on top of it, and it honestly tricked me up a lot. Outside of making just stupid mistakes, I got through most of the stage without too much hassle. I had a few moments of just getting locked in a stupid spot like there. I kept missing the jumps. I don't even know what that was, but the problem I was having is in that last bit with the walrus on the pillar after the flying penguins. He would come up, and I don't know if I was in the right position. I was never in the correct position. So oftentimes I would just have to take it out. I think at the end I just took a hit and just kind of made do. So it's just something that it looks really cool to have dynamic stuff, but it can really blow up if there's not a consistent pace. And that's one thing that this stage doesn't really have very well, I think, in a couple spots, is doesn't seem to be a pace that really makes sense. A lot of the stage is just timing, being at the right pace, moving across the screen at the right rate. If you don't, you miss the timing. And I don't know the pace of that final spot that works really well. Let's see, what else is there? I talk about after the speed up, this stage being how these games punish you for not learning, but encourage you to keep going, keep trying. And that's something that a lot of people, when they make super hard stages, I think sometimes forget that it's not always just about making a super hard stage. It's sometimes making it to where the player wants to continue trying that stage. And this stage is challenging, very challenging, but I never felt like it was the game's fault for the most part. Again, this part, I don't really know what the timing and pace are. But yeah, most of the stage is very well designed, and that's about what I expect from these games. Oh, what else did I? Oh, one thing that I found really cool about this stage is, and they actually teach it in the first set of jumps, is that sometimes the high jump, when you bounce on an enemy, you can hit the jump button right before you hit them to get some extra lift. Sometimes the high jump is not optimal. Like it teaches that to you right there with the bananas being in different spots. And it took me a while in this to figure that out. And the flying penguins, excuse me, that are coming up really gave me issue at the beginning, because I just wanted to high jump. Or this guy, or that whole sequence right before the elevator penguins gave me a lot of issue because I just wanted to high jump, and this stage doesn't want you to do that. It wants you to high jump when you need to and not anywhere else. Because you get a lot of airtime, and the airtime is slow down. You're falling out of pace. So, but yeah, it's dynamic and static levels are kind of interesting. It's one thing I've been playing around with Mario Maker a little bit, not a ton, but enough. And it's interesting because that game doesn't have static items for the most part. If you want something to have movement, it's dynamic. There is no, it's here until it loads in when it comes on the screen, which is interesting. Makes challenges for it a little bit more difficult. But regardless, this is not about Mario Maker. This is about Donkey Kong. But yeah, I don't really know what else to say. This is probably one of my favorite stages so far, because I played this stage for 40 plus minutes, and did not hate it at all. At one point, I actually took my headset off and just kind of complete focus mode. Just I was off recording mode. I was in I'm beating this stage now, and that is not something I've had in a while. And it's nice to have that. It just this game has challenged me, and I am going to beat it. But outside of that, that's going to be the end of that. I'm getting close to the end of this run. I think this is actually the run that will make it, unless I die quickly, but I don't think so. But anyway, thank you for listening to me ramble about this stage. And until the next postcom, goodbye. Okay. Whew. Open the box, DK. Oh boy. And got all the puzzle pieces for the first time in a K stage. Period. First time was in a K stage. Oh, sorry, I'm a little, my brain's a little bit fried. That last bit, that was a hard stage, but a really fun one. I really enjoyed it. I'll probably talk about it during the post commentary during the speed up, but a couple things I want to say about that level real quick is it's a very good example of why I like the DKC series very well. And the reason for that is these games can get hard, like dick punching hard. Okay. But they how to say this? Especially on these case stages, they have something they want you to do. And if you don't do it, if you don't learn the mechanic that they're trying to teach, you will fail, and you will feel it every single time. And it is your fault, generally. There are a couple of areas that I think on this stage also shows that there's some mechanics that don't work super well. But this game punishes you for not succeeding, but it also encourages you to keep trying. There's plenty of opportunities in this stage to get lives, both from bananas and from enemy comboing. In the last section that I was screwing up a couple times, once or twice, I think I got 3 lives from enemy comboing. So, and my life counter hit 99 and didn't really drop too far below that. And I now have 999 banana coins. So I'm actually going to buy some stuff. It's actually a good stage for grinding banana coins too, which I guess you could turn into lives if you really wanted to. Gonna buy a couple of these. Think that's good. I'll buy a couple ditties just because I can, and a couple crankies. And I don't really have need for that right now, and by the time I do, I'll probably have made up more banana coins. Alright. Whew. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little amped up. But let's just jump into the boss. Just to give you an idea, this recording is getting about to the 53-minute mark. So hopefully the boss is short, so I don't have to speed that up too terribly fast. But anyway, boss, mountaintop tussle. Play the level. Yeah, I'm ready to play. Also, something about that level, I don't think having any of the Kongs would really help, or I think honestly it would have caused more harm than good. But anyway, enough of that. That stage has been talked to death by post-Supe, so let's get Dixie Kong. And let's shoot for the mountains. Oh. Oh boy. Donkey Kong ain't having any of your shit. Okay. Get your weak ass Toho shit out of here. Hahaha. Guy, you are shooting that shit at the wrong guy. Oh. Oh. Going to a new a new stage for fighting. Oh. Oh no! Okay, Oh, yes, thank you. Now come down and get hit by your children. Ooh, third platform. Alright. Seriously, guy? Cyrano has better offense than you do. Cyrano has more complicated patterns. Okay. And give me a heart. That's one good. That's one thing. Your last pattern with that was a lot harder. Oh, good. I can't get hearts from these guys. Alright, you gonna come down and eat egg. Punching! Punching things! Punch the owl! Team Owl's blasting off again! And this is what happens when you master Monk. Punching things! That was fun. That was a nice little fight. Alright, let's get a sneak peek at our next world. Next island. Ooh, looks kind of deserty. Grassland Grove. So, that's the last stage of Autumn Heights. We're just rocking it. I don't know how many worlds this game has, but I'm gonna guess around 8-ish. 8, 9. But anyway. Oh. I want to thank you guys for watching. If you have enjoyed this episode of Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, hit the like button. It really helps and really lets me know that you're enjoying this series. Anything to say, anything at all, leave it in the comments below. That's what they're there for. And until next time, when we are going to start... I didn't even look at the name of this world. Bright Savannah. Huh. I'm kind of expecting there to be a theme, but there doesn't seem to be a theme. Heights, mangroves, not really seeing any like theme outside of like maybe land type. Mangroves, heights, and savanna. But anyway, until then, we're gonna start Bright Savannah with Grassland Grove. Till then, goodbye.